Alright, we're recording now. Anywho, welcome back, everybody. I have some free time and I want to pick up where we left off because I kind of left this on a bit of a cliffhanger. We're about to go fight, or I guess attempt to talk to. We're probably going to fight him. We're going to try to talk to Svardog and get information on the Stellaron. I'm really excited to see where the story goes from here. And as a brief reminder, if you want to know when I go live, you should probably join the Discord, because you'll know what I'm going to be playing and when I'm going to go live, and that's where it's going to be posted. Because the timer that is on Twitch is not going to be super reliable, because stuff can come up last minute and my streams can end up being delayed or canceled. And that's where that information will always be posted. It'll be posted in my Discord, links to which are on my About page and in my YouTube video descriptions. Dan Sheets over on YouTube. I guess I should probably clarify that. Last but not least, please subscribe to the channel if you want to participate in the streams. And if you want to keep following me on Twitch, you could probably be notified that way. Though I'm not really big on Twitch, so you might not get a notification. I don't really know how that works. Well, I think that's all of the regular spiel in the intro that we really have to talk about. Yeah, I guess that's it. Mainly, I'm also playing this so that I can avoid editing down other videos, because I would normally would be spending time putting chapters on my most recent stream at this point in time, but I want to get a little bit of a backlog of content to go through, since I'm probably going to be busy in the next coming days. Without further ado, let's just jump back into this. And I see that I have a message, because when I logged in, I had a message waiting from, I think it was March 7th. There we go. This looks just like me. We have emotes now? Doesn't look like you at all. It's you! But I think this one looks more like you. So we got smug, we got crying, we got angry. We'll go with smug. We always go with smug. Ha ha ha. That means I'm cute. That's fun. That's a nice little thingy at the beginning. And you know, oh boy, everyone's really hurt. And Sunset Rendezvous. Go to the accommodation arranged by Alec. Okay, so Sunset Rendezvous is where we have to go. Can I fast travel out of here? Characters, team setup, inventory, interstellar guide, warp. Oh, I should probably also do this. I said we were going to do this last stream, but we ended up not. So I think I have 8 more of these, so we'll do that. What are the other warps? Because this is like the current banner, right? Bloom and Gloom. I have 8 more of these, so let's just do these. Oh, that's just gonna open up a nonsensical thing. Uh-huh. Alright, let's just do this. 20% set of 10 warps to get a 5-star. Five-star character is guaranteed within 50 warps. I don't know how many I've done. I've done 20. Oh, it keeps track. That's really good. I thought I've done more 10 pulls than this. Alright, what do we get? I'm not expecting to get like an early 5-star. I'm just expecting it to be pretty on the nose 50. Darting Arrow. Amber. Chorus. Void. Fine Fruit. What are these? I'm getting bonus drop Undying Embers. I guess we use those for something. Oh! Got a character. I know this character because this is the Mahjong tile character. I've seen memes of this character. Passkey. And arrows. I'll mess with that. That sounds fun. Oh my god, she's tiny. Okay. Anywho. Erudition. Okay, what light cone should be put on this? Do I have any? The seriousness of breakfast. Increase the wearer's damage by 12% for each enemy defeated by the wearer or the wearer's attack. That seems really specific. Can I sort them by anything else? Erudition, breakfast. Oh, the passkey also does erudition. After the wearer uses their skill, additionally regenerates 8 energy. This cannot affect repeatedly triggered in a single turn. Is anyone else using the passkey? Could have sworn somebody was. There's so many different classes in addition to types. I mean, we got 2 of these, so I think we'll just put them on for now. This is definitely better. But we can upgrade a passkey. I just realized I have a passkey too already. So let's do this one. This is a passkey with superimposition 2. We can make it a superimposition 3. There we go. After the wearer uses their skill, additionally generates 10 energy. Cannot be repeatedly triggered in a single turn. Makes sense. Alright. I want to see what you can do. What does your skill do? Come on, there we go. Scoop of the Moon. Immediately draw 2 jade tiles, increase damage by 14% until the end of the current turn. This effect gets
fortune is
stack up 4 times.
Not good for work or overtime.
Alright, this effect can stack up to 4 times. The turn will not end after the skill is used. Flower Pick. Toss 1 jade tile from the suit with the fewest tiles in hand to deal quantum damage. Cool. Damage equal to 50% of Chinchu's attack. Cherry on top. Deals quantum damage equal to 120% of Chinchu's attack to a single enemy and deals quantum damage equal to 50% of Chinchu's enemies adjacent. Cherry on top cannot recover skill points.
Today's fortune is...
When ally's turn starts, ultimate deals quantum damage equal to 120% Chinchu's attack to all enemies and obtains 4 jade tiles of the same suit. This effect can stack up to 4 times. The turn will not end if the skill is used.
Not good for work or overtime.
Uh-huh. Game Solitaire. After using technique, draws 2 jade tiles when the battle starts. When an ally's turn starts, Xingqiu randomly draws one of 3 different suits and can hold up to 4 at once. If Xingqiu starts a turn with 4 tiles of the same suit, she can consume all tiles to enter hidden hand state. While in this state, Xingqiu cannot use her skill again. At the same time, Xingqiu's attack increased by 36%, and her basic attack, Flower Pick, is enhanced, becoming Cherry on top. Got it. So you want to get 4 of the same tile, and you get 36% more damage, and your Flower Pick becomes Cherry on top. That seems just really fun. Do I have anything worth giving to you? Break effect. Break effect. I really don't have good relics, so we're not going to focus on that. So we're just going to focus on the basic stuff. Alright. Traces. The Quartet, woohoo. Deals quantum damage equal to 120% you can attack all enemies and obtains 4 jade tiles of the same suit. Oh, that's the ultimate. Attack by 4%. I need to start doing this on a lot of my characters. Can I level up anybody in any of these? I can. Just crit rate by a little bit. Sure. You know, I wish that they had this in Genshin, like little skill trees on everybody. Damage increased by 3.2%. Fire damage increased by 3.2%. That seems fun. Alright. Where's teams? Team setup. Let's do the funny numbers team. So I want you. Quick setup. Sorry. Oops. I want you. Put you last in line. Quantum, so we have 4 damage. March is really useful. Alright. We have the funny numbers team. Alright. Funny numbers, let's go. Look at how tiny you are. So tiny. Hang on, we need to get a size comparison with Pela, actually. Oh my god, you're smaller than Pela. Pela's so tiny. Okay. What was I doing?
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Alright, so Sunset Rendezvous. That's right, we were trying to figure out if I could teleport anywhere. We're still in the Withering Wintry Night questline of Sunset Rendezvous. Okay, so we can fast travel. That's going to save us so much time.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Alright.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Wait a minute. This is the same name as the one upstairs. Gerda.
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda hotel above ground, right?
Why would you know that?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
I think we ambushed a housekeeper from the inside of the cabinet, and we got a fucking praise of high morals for doing that, which I still think is weird.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Cool.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Whatever you say.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
Man, you're really going all out with that accent, aren't you?
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
No, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Unless we hide in a cabinet again and surprise the housekeeping.
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
No comment. I think he's a good person. He could have treated Bronya a lot more harshly than he did.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
I had a feeling that's the Dan Hang answer, so I didn't go with it. We already have one Dan, we don't need two Dans here. So I'm gonna be less of a Dan and more of a fucking Agent of Chaos.
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
What good is that gonna do?
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
Oh boy.
Anyone else sleepy?
March looks the most awake. How about you set us a good example, Don Hong? I'll do it.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
No, I'm pretty well rested, actually, all things considered.
I'll keep watch.
Oh, I forgot you were here. Why are you here? I thought you were talking with Oleg.
Bronya, did you finish talking to Oleg?
Thank you, March.
Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
Yeah, you didn't really help us all that much. You're definitely gonna go through a whole character arc, I can tell.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here.
At least you understand that.
If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Kokoliot, meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed.
Is it just me or is the lip sync really good?
Go and rest.
I feel like the lip sync is really good in this game for some reason, which is really rare with a game that's ported to multiple language. I don't remember a game I had. It might have been Dragon's Dogma, but I had a game once where if you talked into your actual microphone, it would actually move the mouth of your character to try to mimic the sound audio that you were making. I can't remember what game I had that did that. But, you would think that if you're going to be putting a game out into multiple languages, you could probably implement an AI or like a code of some kind that would mimic the audio that it hears from whatever the VA track is on the audio settings to try to move the character model in line with that. It would probably cause issues, but I'm sure somebody could code it. Somebody with much more knowledge in coding than I do could probably figure something out like that. It seems like a really neat idea. Paper and pens and pot of ink laid out on a plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting of the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing is a technique that remains prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. But this kind thought only manages to make the reading more difficult for you. As you scan over the polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find yourself the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Ah, yes. Grading session, your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back seat of a hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, offering you even the most courtesy of a greeting, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on the test with a score of 49 and change it to 50 pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. Look around the cheap room. You hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. You're the most impartial critic in the whole world of the cosmos. Dear guest, please rate how comfortable the bed in your hotel room is. That looks pretty comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Very satisfied. Bed, very good. If you had to change this bed and the small beds in the express passenger car, you wouldn't hesitate for the second. Dear guest, please rate the tea provided in your hotel room. Neutral. Tea, average. You wouldn't turn away such a pot of tea if you were engrossed in reading or gaming. Dear guest, please rate the lighting and view from your hotel room. Honestly, that looked like a pretty good view. Lighting and view, very good. The lighting in the room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark. Very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architecture, you find the Boulder Town Street View to be very appealing. Thank you for evaluating the service here at the Goethe Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. Comment coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make it multiple choice question. Very happy with your excellent service. Thank you. It was an average experience. I probably won't come back. Might suggest you buy memory foam pillows and velvet quilts. Thank you. Successfully passed the comment component of the test. There was only a blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts? What a beautiful word. Let us write your esteemed name here then. Can. Your friendly neighborhood nameless. Heisenberg. Why? Why could we put that as an option? Can. Your masterpiece is done. Now you've completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of service reviews. Without any hint of subjective emotion. You flip back to the feedback card and you've just completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards that you're faced with several options. Finished. Now go over the whole review again. Your comment for the shop. I'm very happy with the excellent service. Thank you. Your signature. Can. Your rating of the bed. Very satisfied. Your rating of the tea. Neutral. Your rating of the lighting review. Very satisfied. I regret everything. Let's fill out another card. You're done. I regret everything. You put away the completed service evaluation card. Perhaps you should give it straight to Gertie. Demonstrate your status as a valued guest. What the fuck was that? That was so fucking over the top. We can't hide in the cabinet. Oh well. So tired. Hope I can get a good night's sleep. Oh, we're gonna get fucking more cutscenes in our sleep?
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
Man, we're really watching her villain arc unfold, aren't we?
She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
Do not lose her. She waits to be reunited with you on the other side. That's not good.
A new world.
I didn't know we were playing Destiny. That's fucking not creepy at all.
Such a strange dream.
Hi, Stell. I didn't expect you to actually voice your opinion.
May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Oh my god, the opinion continues. Wait, why is this chapter called a Sunset Rendezvous if we're underground? Do underground people know what a sunset is?
Show yourself.
Hi, I am Ken.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
You have a big gun.
No sleep for you either, huh?
Been having nightmares recently. I'm worried about the future. I can't sleep unless I've worked for 8 hours.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around...
I just realized Stella's fucking giant. Bronya's kind of short, too. Is everyone in this game just short? Except for Stell?
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You better ask Dan Hung.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does.
He's not our leader. He's just the smart one out of the group of idiots that we have here.
You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Maybe the architects told her to do it. Only a fool follows orders blindly. That's what the Nazis did.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me.
Yeah. A lot of people that did horrible, horrible things that said, oh, I was just following orders.
In the past,
That's why it's good to
overworked
question
soldiers
authority.
would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision.
I can understand moving everyone to the front lines, but trapping everyone down here? Why?
I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
You should become the Supreme Guardian. Wow, Stell. That is quite the option.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought.
You know, it's funny that I say this, because I don't know how many of you are actually familiar with the channel Ordinary Things, but Ordinary Things just put out a video a couple days ago, and it was about how to do a coup. It's totally a work of satire, but it's based very much off a book of a similar name. And, frankly, coups happen quite a lot. More often than you would actually think. Although I think my favorite thing that was mentioned in that episode about coup is he called a Henry Kissinger a lich, because at the time that the video had come out, I believe Henry Kissinger was still alive, because I think he died later that same day, at age 100. A man responsible for many coups on behalf of the American government.
The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get. Which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
The world is more complicated than you think. Can't save the world alone.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think.
People told me that the Tsaritsa in Genshin Impact might be based off Bronya. I don't really know. I don't know enough about Honkai lore to get a heads up on that or not.
Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
I thought we were guarding the building. Okay, she's not that much shorter than Stell. She's probably like a normal height. Stell is a fucking giant. I bet Stell is like 6'3".
The last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place. With someone I'd only just gotten to know.
Oh, this is why it's called the Sunset Rendezvous, isn't it?
I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the
Why don't you
miners'
hit yourself
heels.
off there?
They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila?
I think it is.
Let's go take a look.
Why are you whispering?
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
Oh, I was told Rivet Town is completely, like, destroyed or something, full of monsters.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides,
Ignore me. I'm not holding my
did you say some of
eyelids
the
open.
miners were gravely injured?
They're just really full
Lives
of
are
eye
on the
crust.
line.
Is there trouble? Sounds like we arrived just in time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
The sleep paralysis demons keep me up at night.
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Man, you have such an attitude problem.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Always willing to help Miss Natasha. We're not helping anyone with a temper like that. We'll help with anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story.
Don't call us out like that!
Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies.
And from what I heard, they're only exchanging geomarrow for food, so this situation is probably a lot more dire than she's making it sound. Are there any other towns in the underground? Get Sampo to acquire some. Let's not jump to the Sampo question immediately.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health.
Wonder what Svarog's doing right about now.
Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Damn, you didn't take much convincing. What's the plan?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
We're not gonna get any sleep anyway.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Oh man, I didn't expect Zila to have such a harsh personality.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
I'm surprised they don't
The
give me
place you're going
preset
to is
parties
called
for stuff like
Town.
this.
Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there.
So we need metal plates and bandages.
Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact.
Assuming no one's looted the place before now.
Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters.
Alright. We learned, I think, last stream that there was a bunch of monsters in Rivet Town, so this ought to be very interesting.
These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful. Don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
I can't believe they use concepts like sundown here in the underground.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Alright. Trailblazer 15. I think this means we can ascend characters now. It only costs 4 to ascend. Alright.
I'm not done yet.
Raises cap to 30. Okay. I believe the first ascension in Genshin raises to 40, right? Alright. Cool, let's just, auto add. Get more stats, just because we can. Travel encounters. Experience material. Characters provide 1,000 experience. Travel diary with messy handwriting, random content. It's not so much use to you. Dan Hang, hurry up and finish reading it so you can throw it away.
Nice.
Can we ascend again? Equilibrium level 1. Got some new information here. What is this? Character Ascension Preview. Character's maximum attainable ascension level will increase to 30 after ascension. Cool. Gives us a star rail faster. Okay, that's basically the same as Genshin, so makes sense. Sending a character once gives you stuff. We can ascend. We can't ascend again. We have unlocked traces now because I remember doing this. Alright. So we can upgrade Stardust Ace, 2 attack modes, physical damage 3%, blowout rip. So these are like our talents. Rip home run. Deals physical damage equal to 60% chills with attack. So this is the Stardust Ace. Farewell hit, single target. Perfect pickoff. Each time after this character inflicts weakness break on an enemy, attack increases by 10%. This effect stacks up to 2 times. Okay, we can only upgrade them once. So we might as well just upgrade all of them. Stardust Ace has like the most nonsense on it. But number go up. That's all I need to know. Number go up.
Today me is even more awesome than yesterday me.
Let's get old Mr. Hung up.
Just as the databank requires updating, so I must keep evolving.
Alright. We're out of stuff to level up with.
When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right?
I think so? I don't really know. Well, we can't upgrade levels since we don't have the material, but we can upgrade traces. Because I have a lot of these. 55%. Power of cuteness. Alright. Alright, just level up all this. Okay, I'm never gonna get used to the fact that the back buttons and accept buttons are swapped compared to Genshin. that's about something going on in travel log. Trailblazing well permanent. Oh, this is the Trailblazer level rewards. Got it. $25 and $35. Cool. Alright, where was I? The past will returns as an avalanche. Go to Rivet Town. Which way do we go? Let's talk to Natasha first.
Thank you. If we hadn't run into you two, Zila would have had to venture into the Fragmentum on her own.
We're taller than Natasha, too.
I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid monsters... I can't help but worry. Well, she grew up before my eyes, after all. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Zila has been like this since she was little. Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might find her difficult.
I understand why.
But you can trust her, even with your life. Stick around a bit longer, and you'll see what I mean.
Alright, so we gotta go this way. I keep forgetting I don't have to hold down the button to sprint. It's like a toggle. Which is really useful. No stamina limits here. To Rivet Town. Bronya Rand.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
Yep, it looks about what I expected. An abandoned town. It's a mining town. It's underground.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage.
It's pretty big.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
It looks quite impressive. I'd like to retire here.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
Not too many people just donate a fucking mansion to be turned into a fucking orphanage. That is definitely a really nice rich person. You don't, a person donating land and property? That never happens.
I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Interesting. Somewhat familiar, you say?
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful. Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit. I'm all too familiar with the monsters of the Fragmentum. Let's get ready to fight.
Okay. We don't have Asta, but we can just bonk.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
You have the worst luck running into me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
I think this will one-shot.
is but a vision.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
That's fucking hilarious. There we go.
Luke.
Clemency? Never
Okay,
heard of
we
it.
have a tile. That's a one-hit kill.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
When you see the whole party standing next to each other like that, boy does she look small. Oh boy. Probably go best to do single target.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet.
I've already forgotten what this does.
Come on. Better late than never.
Oh! Nice! Better to be lucky than good.
You can't run.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
And we're done. That was fun. We got to RNG.
We're on a roll.
I'm gonna love this character. This is one of the only characters I've known about before playing Star Rail, and I'm really excited to have pulled them so early into the game. Especially since I think we get a free one of them when we do this after reaching Trailblaze 21. So this is a character we'll get for free eventually. But hey, we got it way earlier than I thought. It's always better to be lucky than good.
We're in the money.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here?
Probably.
Impossible.
That's my guess. Considering what you said about the vagrants, I would imagine people are still living here. Aha! Treasure.
Feeling lucky. Yeah.
There's a bunch of... What?
No, I didn't mean to interrupt them. I didn't think they would start talking.
Gotta
Send
try
it
hard
quick.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Hit him hard, hit him fast.
Rules are made to be broken.
You're our heaviest hitters.
It's too late to repent.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
That was easy. Just spam ults. You can't lose. Hmm? Oh, hi, you.
too late to repent.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
There we go. So we want to use the skill to get rid of 2 tiles.
Come on.
3 of a kind.
That's a set.
There we go.
Time for the payout.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now.
I didn't think it would let us do it twice in a row. I should probably read up on that.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Yes, very much could have. Immediately draw 2 tiles and increase damage for 50% until the end of the current turn. This effect can stack up to 4 times. The turn will not end after the skill is used. Ah, so we use 1 skill point. We can just dump all our skill points into RNG for a big hit. I see now. Ah, that makes sense now that I've seen how it works once. Those people are guarding a chest.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
No, I think people are still living here.
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
How much you want to bet it's Sampo or the Vagrants?
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market. Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
Was he on the map? I didn't notice him. I just walked here by accident.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Oh, sure you were, kid.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
That's enough. He's just a kid.
Don't let him fool you. Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
Damn, such a good thief at such a young age.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
This feels wrong. It feels like we're bullying a child here. How much is 200 shield worth? I don't know what money is.
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
I don't have a connection to this kid, so it just feels like Zila's going real harsh on him.
No.
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity.
We waste that shit on fucking medals?
You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Damn. Bronya, you are such a good person.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
In fact, that's geometal on that thing right here as well as a medal, I'm assuming. That's got the blue geomarrow on it as well.
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it.
Thank you,
Thanks
kid.
for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right?
It's a medal. Doesn't mean anything. It means that you were recognized for stuff.
Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
Damn. I'm getting more respect for you by the minute.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others.
You are too good.
I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
Interesting. Clash of ideologies there.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving.
You gotta be the bigger person sometimes.
Eric
You just
said that
can't
we need
tell
to
and
keep the shopping street to
chastise
go any
people.
further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
I'm not even sure if punishment actually even really works as a deterrent. Box of metal plates and bandages. Okay. What is this? Is this a cheese and cake stand? Alright. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay, so they don't all have to match. That makes sense. I thought it was like, how do they get them all to match?
I could
Okay.
use some of your luck.
Can't interact with the dumpsters. Oh no.
We need a strategy.
Level 29 Stormbringer, eh? Holy crap. Oh! I didn't think it'd keep chasing me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Get rid of the
This
ads.
sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
You're out.
One down.
It'll take more than that.
Oh, great. Another walk in the with me out here? How
That
dare
ambush
you?
really screwed us over.
Oh. Better late than never. Time for the payout.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
You're annoying.
Yeah.
Can't run.
I don't think we could take this guy.
This can't be.
Day off.
I don't think we can deal with that yet. I'd have to maybe make a more specific team for it. Can always try again. Swap out you for you.
The Express has been a lifeline. Time to return the favor. The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky.
All right. Let's just grab this. Give this one last college try.
We need a strategy.
Time to get vigilant. A gift from the stars.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
Try that again.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Give
Oh,
everyone a
profound
speed up.
Secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
All right.
Don't need this style.
Alright.
Go away.
They're really picking on her.
A guest with no manners, huh? Look out.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up.
That's a set. Time for the payout.
Yep, I think we're just a little bit too underleveled for this guy.
Sword loser! You can't run!
It'll take more than that.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
And yeah.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run. Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
RNG. Come on, baby.
This hand sucks.
This hand sucks.
Oh, better late than never.
Yeah!
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Batter up.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Wow, that's a set.
There we go.
Time for the payout. Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Yeah, that didn't really do much. This is definitely a comeback later enemy. We gave it the college try. What are these? Daily training. Complete one mission. Synthesize one consumable item. Ah, that's what we do. No. Come on. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Find a way to the orphanage. We got some new stuff. I now have a 4-piece set. Nice. Yay, we got better stuff. Just put stuff on there to put stuff on there.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Bronya, you must have been here before. There we go. Automatic Bumblebee. Please follow the instructions on the panel and confirm the exploration path. What am I doing? Triple break.
Scared yet?
A gift from the stars.
My turn. Watch this! Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Come on.
Come on.
Big money.
That's time for the pants.
The stars will always remember us.
This automaton flew away on its own. It gave us free stuff. Can't really complain. No, not another level 29 enemy. Okay, we're gonna stick with stuff in our wheelhouse for the time being. Because I don't have a full party of level 30 people yet. That gives us a tile at the start, right? No, it does not.
You're annoying.
That's really annoying.
Take this!
Scared yet? Look out! You have the worst luck running into me.
Come on, big money. That sucks.
Gotcha. Oh, better late than never.
Alright.
Let's go.
Batter up.
We're on a roll.
Keep at it.
I think I may have found a way to satiate my gambling addiction without actually spending money.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
$24. This is more up to speed.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet?
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright, hit him hard.
You don't say you're welcome.
Wait,
Let's
two.
go.
A guest with no manners, huh? Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound
Alrighty,
secrets of the
let's
stars.
get some
Give
buffs.
these trailblazers your blessing.
With me
You're
out
most
here,
important
help
right
me
now.
lose.
Sorry,
Look
Asta.
for the tiles before you start counting.
Come on.
That's a set.
Gambling. I love it.
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Let's make it quick.
I don't remember. Look out!
More
My
buff.
turn. Watch this!
You're done. Alright.
We're on a roll.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Alrighty.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the Fragmentum, maybe we wouldn't have had to take off and leave our homes behind.
Yep.
We made it! It's been so long.
Oh my god, there's a
This
playset.
place hasn't changed one bit.
They have swings and a
It looks
slide.
like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's
Oh,
any
I
rubbing
can't go
alcohol
down
for
the
Nat.
slide.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself.
Yep, times are tough.
No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
The big scary thing. That's a big one.
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal.
What happens if I lose a story mission like this?
Stay alert.
Ah, me without Dan Hung on the team.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
March 7th. Just keep pinging him. That was a crit. That was a crit for 70 damage.
Rules are made to be broken.
At least our pro tag's pretty strong.
A guest with no manners, huh?
We're not gonna get any breaks here, are we?
Stay right there while I give you a present. Ow! You can't run.
That's not good.
Gotcha. That's a set. Time for the paint.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up.
Alright.
I don't remember inviting you.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Gotta defend our key units.
Wait for the tiles before you start
That
counting.
sucks. Come on. Come on.
Ugh, this hand sucks. Gotcha. Better late than never.
Alright.
Everything is ordained by the star. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Alright.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Don't need this style. Try that again.
Alright.
You can't run. Gotta try hard sometimes.
Just
Check
gotta
out
keep
this
hitting them.
awesome move.
A little bit of HP damage here and there. God, that's hitting for
That's with no
nothing.
mana,
69. Nice.
A gift from the stars.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Need that shield.
Batter up.
I don't remember inviting you.
That's a set.
Oh, nice. We didn't even have to pay for that. Come on, come on, come on.
Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
All right.
Turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's protect our moneymaker.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
This does a lot of damage, so we might as well just keep doing it.
Look out.
Surge of tiles.
I don't want to be alone.
Let's make it quick. Batter up.
We got there. We did not have the optimal team for that.
That was it?
Well, it was 3 against 1. It wouldn't have been so easy on your own, though.
Oh, please. You don't think I could do it?
I don't know. Actually,
Still,
you have quantum
fighting
damage. You might have been
alongside
able to do
you
it
two,
solo.
It's pretty fun.
That being said, he kept going twice in a row a lot.
Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
The monsters aren't taking the supplies.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, you realize that you were here in the past?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
The rich person who donated the fucking mansion was your mom, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Quick revive. Upon use, immediately heals. Yep. Musicians of Belobog, Volume 4! It's the missing book from the doctor's
Hey,
office.
Where are you going? Let's look around the orphanage first.
Is there not an anchor point? No.
I found this. Here, take it.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
And why give it to me?
That is a good question.
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take it.
I couldn't leave it here either, now that I think about it. Musicians of Belobog, Volume 5!
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
This is the painkillers. No, this is not the painkillers.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
It's a snow owl getting a snow rabbit.
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
You came to this town as a child. Lots of kids probably have this toy. Could it be when you were a child?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
Weird.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, The Supreme Guardian adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog.
Interesting.
Why?
Maybe Oleg knew that.
Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
You were too little to remember clearly.
The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades.
You're linking like two events together that I'm not even sure if I should know, to be honest.
During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
Do you think that Natasha would remember you then?
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this?
Thank you.
Could she have been keeping it a secret?
She would be the one to ask.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
But she was the orphanage director. It'd be kind of hard to just take a kid without a roster, like, not noticing that.
And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind.
So the architects exist is the takeaway here.
The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Probably because you're starting to see past everything.
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that?
I think this team needs Dan Hung.
If you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
Yeah. Remember that thing I mentioned a little bit earlier about coups? Maybe now's the good time for a coup. Let's get Madame Cocolia out of there. She's listening to the demon voices in her head.
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future's Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh?
Probably Natasha. I think she knows.
How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
This is basically essentially a character quest. I'm the third wheel
I
here.
should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Cool, let's eavesdrop a little
I
bit.
should let those two.
Oh, I
be
can't even
alone
walk
for a
near
bit.
them.
The only thing left to find.
Okay, it won't even let me walk near them. So I gotta look for Nat's old lab now.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it, Clara.
Ah!
Warning. Warning. Danger detected.
She names all of them. That's cute. I mean no harm.
Protect, Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
So someone is looting this place.
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
I'm looking for medicine to help injured. Alright.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
What's your relationship with Svarog?
Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me.
It's very interesting for a robot.
I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire.
Yeah, because they've tried to assault the Great Core a few times. Makes sense. Why did he want to get involved in the incident in the mines?
He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines.
That makes sense. I agree with him.
Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
Interesting. But the underground is safer? I mean, it's well insulated from the outer cold of the planet. It'd be much easier to defend. I'm starting to like Svarog the more I hear about him. So he stands guard at the huge pillar to stopping people from leaving? But the underground is safer?
Yes. At least according to Mr. Svarog's calculations. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
The Fragmentum will swallow up the underground sooner or later.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
Yep, because I honestly feel like negotiations is the best way to resolve this conflict.
You're Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Alright, thank God we don't have to reiterate this a second time.
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Seela? Did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
All we need to tell her is we only found this much.
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
We can have Sampo make up the difference.
Great. Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Alright. Meet up with Zeal and the others. This is the lab. Oh, that's what I needed to see.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Alright. Ghost from the past. Oh, this is where we were earlier. The past will return as an avalanche. This team is kind of squishy. I feel like the map navigation in this game isn't the most intuitive. Alright. What mission are we on? Lying in Rust.
Where to now?
We'll probably start this mission. I don't know if we'll finish it.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies? Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
That entire town's been looted. I shared some with Clara.
Clara? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? Clara's always been a kind-hearted girl. I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions.
Oh, I forgot about them already. I'd nearly forgotten about those two.
So you guys aren't that close after all? I thought you were sworn friends.
I've known them for like 3 days.
You're adorable, Bronya. She was obviously joking.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Oh, they gave us Natasha for that. We needed a healer. I think that makes the comp better. I didn't even...
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
That is something we would have benefited from having a while ago. Oh yeah, we have her... We actually have her light cone. Mutual healing. Increase the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 8%. Increase the outgoing healing when they use their ultimate by 12. You're awake? Thank you. You saved my life, Natasha. The one who should be saying thanks is me. No, I should be thanking you for holding on until I finished the surgery. The doctor and patient smiled wearily at each other and said nothing more. Post-op conversation. She scales off HP, it seems. Alright. This is a not very high damage team. Are we meeting up with them? Over there?
New drinks, half price on your refill. Hey, they're finally back.
Sorry for the unannounced disappearance.
That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
Is that something to brag about?
And that's something to be proud of?
God damn it, I'm turning into Dan Hung. I gotta stop doing that.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it.
And is Oleg playable? He looks cool.
Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again.
We should have asked Clara about the Stellaron. Damn it.
The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian. All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is. But I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
We need to find a way to bring him over to our side.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
I don't agree with that. He seems to be doing a lot for the sake of both sides.
We should make preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us.
What about us?
At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk underworld lives.
I think it's really sad how much I was praising the lip sync in earlier scenes. This guy just is a ventriloquist master. No lip movement at all.
But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory. Things never run smoothly down here. And what about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Oh, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady, and spoken like a true successor to the guardianship. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog.
A guide, you say?
Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Continue after reaching 18. Good, we reached a stopping point. Although, we have a text message from Julian. Click here to change your signature. What is this? Hello, hello? Anyone? How do I use this thing? Send all? What's that supposed to mean? Allow me to give you this is a money transfer function, please. Allow me to give you a tutorial on how to send money. What? Someone actually replied? Are you a real person or a bot? Anyhow, listen, I'm Julian, Chief Intelligence Officer of the Moles. I need some extra help right now. If you're free, come find me and get the entrance to the Great Mine. Oh, that's the guy we played hide and seek with. Alrighty. To rot or to burn. We have companion missions. Slices of life before the furnace, the old foreman's treasure. So, we're already at 2 hours. So, we'll probably resume with this companion mission next. But for the meantime, since I want to find out a little bit more, I want to see if we can get some materials. Because it's through this, right? because I need to figure out what materials I need. So we need to level up Natasha. That's a priority. And you need these thingies, these thingies, these thingies. Simulated universe is another thing we can do. Which, it looks like we get those from Bud of Memories. That's how we spend the resin stuff. So, we've done all this. And then we have simulated universe. Yeah, we'll just end here. Next time, I'll probably figure out a little bit more about what I need to do. We're going to do the companion mission, and hopefully, in the meantime, I'll make some progress towards Trailblazer level 18, because it looks like that seems to be the cap we have to make our way towards. If you want to be notified when I go live, as always, Discord is the way to do that, because that's where all of my notifications will be going. Feel free to follow on Twitch, subscribe as well, if you want to be participating in any of the future streams moving forward. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Hmm?